Hello and welcome to Gaming is Therapy. I am Defy Reality. This is episode number 6 of our EFL Fantasy Football. Today it is game week 3 team selection. We will start with my team today. We'll go with mine just to see what I've done. And there we go. Yes, Palmer in goal for West Bromwich Albion. They're going to beat Stoke City. I know I'm not very good at predictions. West Brom beat Stoke. I've chosen West Brom as my team as well. They're away from home. I need the points. I've retained Vitinho in defence. I really do like him and I really do like the way Burnley are playing. I went with Andrews from Watford because I fancy Watford over Derby. I also fancied Middlesbrough over Derby and that bit me in the behind. So I'm risking it for a biscuit. In midfield, I really wanted to put Payne in last week from Colchester. I didn't. He scored. He had a cracking game. I was there. I watched it live. We were a little bit lucky, but we took our chances and that's it. That's all we need to know about. So I'm hoping he's going to deliver again in another home game. I don't think I'll be there this weekend, which would be a shame. But it's against Harrogate, so I fancy Colchester United to win. I went for Wills from Huddersfield. I feel like he's got a lot to offer. He gets forward. I am split between him and Taylor Allen at Walsall. And that could be my one change. Like, of course, I'll leave it up to the last minute to be able to make my changes because the game this week is on a Thursday. And obviously the games at the weekend, etc. But Taylor Allen was the one that I put in, I took out, put in, took out, put in, took out. So my brain is still not made up on that one. So if I am going to make a change, I think I'm going to put Taylor Allen in. So we'll just have to see. I'm going to leave it to the last minute and then pull the final trigger. Up top, I went with Grigg. Obviously the Chesterfield striker. Fancy him to get a couple of goals if I'm honest. Against Salford, they're not playing well at all. They look pretty ropey. I've got to keep Alfie May. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to keep Alfie May as my captain though I do fancy him against Leyton Orient. I'm half-hearted thinking about putting Payne as my captain or Vitinho, but Vitinho, they're playing against Sunderland, Burnley, so I don't think that's going to be a massive scoreline. Payne, I do fancy putting as captain, but at the moment I've got it as May. There's a lot going in my head of who I'm going to swap and change, but from a player perspective, Taylor Allen is probably the only change I'm going to make. My second team that I went for, of course, Leeds. They have got to start winning. Have I chose a good game? Let me know in the comment section below. Would you have chosen Leeds over Sheffield Wednesday? Let's be honest. Sheffield Wednesday battered Plymouth. Sheffield Wednesday then got battered. Leeds have just been woeful. They've got to start winning. Is that the game they're going to start winning? Let me know if you agree with my midfield selection. Would you bring in Taylor Allen? Let me know in the comment section below. Anyway, let's move on swiftly and have a look at Random Geezer's team. Okay, so he's kept the same goalkeeper. I think that was a no-brainer. He seems very settled on his goalkeeper. He's gone for Vitinho and he's made him captain. Good shout, to be fair. You can't go wrong with that. He's also got Sang from Port Vale in, which, yeah, do you know what? That's a good shout as well. His midfield is identical. Will that force my hand to change Wills for Taylor Allen at Walsall? I don't know, because it's the fine margins. It's the fine margins. Now I'm thinking if I took Taylor Allen in, he doesn't perform and Will starts, I could be doing myself an injustice. So yeah, it's going to go down to the wire. But I like his midfield. He's not copied mine, but we've got the same midfield, so we know exactly where we're going brainwidth-wise. He's kept Alfie May, but he's also brought in, it's Billy Bowden from, that's Barrow, isn't it? From Barrow, and they're playing against Stevenage. So I think that's a good shout. I really think Billy Bowden is not a bad shout, to be honest. I mean, I was struggling with Leif Lay, and I've made a change. So we both made some good changes there. I think points-wise at the moment, it looks really good. Of course, he's gone with Peterborough, his hometown. They smashed Shrewsbury 4-1, so I expected him to go with Peterborough. He has. They're away to Exeter. And of course, he's gone for West Bromwich Albion, who is also away. So he's going exactly the same as me, down the route of needing points and wanting those away points. So in the comment section below, do you think Random has made some good changes? Would you have bought Bowden in? Would you have bought Sang in? And also let us know, would you have gone for Peterborough and West Brom? Or would you have gone with my Leeds West Brom? Who do you think is going to get the most points? Let us know in the comment section below. But as normal, we will catch you next time.